Okay, brothers and sisters, friends and family, all my closest friends who are the only ones who are following me right now. This is now 6 p.m. I've managed to actually do the whole coffee making shot, and now I want to speak a little bit about the machine itself. I'm sitting, it's a weird sensation, because the camera is following me and I want you to be able to see it, and hopefully you can hear me well as enjoy this. So, let's go straight in. I wanted to start from one issue about single and double shot. Now, I'm not an authority, but I did watch about 200 hours on YouTube. I'm not making this up, for like a month before I decided to buy this machine. In the process, I also spoke to people, and I spoke to Italians. That's always a good sign to know if you're doing something right or not. I don't know why everybody's talking about double shot, double shot, double shot. Once someone asked me, I was a barista for like 2.5 minutes. She asked me for triple shot. I mean, are you going to fly to the moon with this? I mean, where are you going, running the African savannas? Single shot. You want to know what Italians do? Single shot. That's it. No more fancy business. Now, what it means is this. Single shot is 9 to 11 grams of grind coffee. Now, I'm going to have to move to the grinder. Woohoo! That's the grinder, 11 grams max. 9 to 11. And the ratio is 1 to 2. So for every gram of coffee, you want to have 2 grams of water. So if you have 9 grams of coffee, 11 grams of water. Yes, and water, its weight is 1 to 1 almost, so it's 80 milliliters, 18 grams. It's okay. Don't think too much. I showed you the little glass that you could use also to give you the marking of what's happening. That should be able to assist you. Now, double shot is 18 grams to 22 grams. That's twice as much. I mean, I know it's a Red Bull era and everybody needs to fuel. I mean, fuel where? Pace yourselves, people. However, yes, the Europeans do single shot, at least by the book. I do a single shot, I'm feeling happy. I tried at the beginning double shot, I felt like I'm walking backwards and sideways. I was like all over the place. All right, rant finish. Let's talk about the grinder first. S64 ECM, Espresso coffee machine. We talked about the fantastic German way to describe things exactly for what they are. That's exactly what it is. It's an espresso coffee machine. Why come up with a different name? So, 400 watts of power, fantastic power, all you need power. There is a bigger brother, almost 1.5 times as tall. I was talking about the cupboards. Too low. If you had to put anything in here and you crush it and it looks too cramped, why would you do that? So I will recommend. This is good. It looks fantastic. Once again, I'm going to move next to it so you can see it. All right. That's the grinder. I mentioned before that it needs to be the grind itself between fine and coarse. If it's too fine, like a Turkish coffee, it's very powdery, it will just overcook. If it's too coarse, the water will just run through it and you won't get what you want. So bear that in mind. It takes forever, but eventually you get it. By the way, if I sound a bit too fast in my speech or too exaggerating with my hands, it's just because I've had 2 espressi. I don't know why. Well, I tried, if you saw the previous video, for 4 hours to do the right shot and to get the sound and the speakers and everything. You want to see the speakers? There it is, right here. Everything in synchronization, and there are a few lights in here and in front of me. I'm hot and I'm filled with caffeine. My hands are shaking from coffee. Right, how does that look? Machine, me, if it follows me, I think we're done. Didn't have breakfast, 6 p.m., but it's all for you guys and for the channel. Right, so forgive the every coffee shop or every coffee dealer who's talking about coffee machines, they go crazy and you think like, why are you so high octane? He drinks his coffees when he shows to the camera, so that's the reason. All right, so Let's talk about the machine. E61 group head, which means it's being kept warm for as long as the machine is working in order to make sure that when the water coming through, they keep the same temperature from the screw, whatever it's called, the mushroom, the cap, whatever, down to here. Otherwise, if this is cold and you have you have the warm water of 93 degrees centigrade coming through, don't ask me about Fahrenheit, guys, I'm sorry. It may cool them down and then you won't get the right coffee. 93 degrees centigrade. So that keeps it done. And of course, because everything is stainless steel and this is actually chrome, it holds the heat. So until you actually do it, you can just hold it inside and it will keep the head also warm. It's all about perfection. You're going to ask me, why on earth would you do that? Take a little capsule, put it in an espresso machine. Bob's your uncle. Bob is not my uncle. So the difference is huge. Thank you, Espresso. I'm not going to say anything bad against you. It's decent coffee. But this is the real thing. You need a bit of time. I would say half an hour a day. Play and play and play. But guys, passione. Why do it if you don't want to enjoy it? So that's one thing I would say. It's worth it. Starting from the real question, do I want to spend £2,500 on a machine before talking about the actual grinder to have one coffee a day? The answer is yes. Or as our friends would say, si, senor. Exactly right. The difference is tremendous. Also, you pour a nice coffee on a date or for yourself in the morning, a beautiful cappuccino with the frothed milk. I mean, my God, you will not regret it. You don't need to put sugar. The sugars in the milk, when you heat them up to a certain degree, I think it's 60 degrees, it's just phenomenal. How do you know how to do it? When you do it, this is the milk jug. You hold the milk jug and you put the steam rod inside, not a rocket science, not. When you feel it's too hot to hold it, you know it's done. You stop the run and you're ready. You need to give it a few taps, swirl it a little bit, kind of, you know, just to make sure the bubbles are going out, getting out of it, so it's more smooth and creamy. Not rocket science. All right, that's the milk. This is the hot water. That's for Americano or for tea or whatever else. It's extremely hot. You open it, you think the you know, hell waterfalls is, you know, right in front of you. It's extremely hot. You can change everything. There is a computer to this machine, which is fantastic, which means everything is computerized. So it's not the old-fashioned machines. There is a lot of thinking about it. The PID, I think it's called, pressure, something. It's supposed to keep everything right. So for example, when you tell the boiler, keep it on 93 degrees in the boiler, that's what it does. And it tells you with the little dots on the screen, I'm holding it, I'm holding it. Same thing for the steam, 129 degrees centigrade. It keeps it in the same way. So it's always ready. It's perfection. Now, the design itself, have a look. I mean, don't you feel like you're in some sort of Viennese coffee shop? Beautiful. It's stainless steel, quite sharp. So when you clean it, don't take your finger off or part of it. Really is annoying when it happens. And again, look at the craftsmanship. Now look at this. This is something every day I admire it. Hole in here, pipe in here, a little line here, sorry, and another one here. It fits exactly when it warms up and the water dripping through. It drips exactly through it. It's beautiful. Germans, you're fabulous. All right. I'm covered in coffee. It's the top of the range. I bought it last year in 2019. I've had it, I bought it 2020 actually, 6 months ago. And I learned a lot. I had so much fun. You do get hyper sometimes when you drink so many coffees, but it's worth it. It's really good fun. I think I'm also dehydrated with all the coffees, so forgive me if I look a bit yellow. Now, two watches in here, bars, gauges that you can follow. One tells you the pompa, and it's for the actual pressure of the water. 9 bars is what you want, and usually it works between 9 to 10, which is right. Then you have on the left side the caldaia, which basically means the pressure of the steam. And that's supposed to be on 1.5, but when it gets to 129 degrees, it will be on 1.5. The weight in it, everything here has been done to the highest level. You have ECM here and ECM here from both sides, I guess, just to make you aware. You have ECM here on the head. You have ECM here. This is I don't know why people like to keep on repeating it, but these days people like to shout about things. At the back of this machine, you have another ECM like this, pretty big. So if you have this open plan kitchen, and the coffee is kind of facing the back of the machine, you'll have another reminder that in the kitchen there is an ECM. Guys, let's talk about the feeling. Inside, it's extremely organized. It looks like Germany. You have the option to connect it to the mains, but it needs to be your kitchen. I'm renting this place, so no mains for me. I take a bottle. If you try to open it and get the bottle through, the water is going to splash everywhere, and you have electric wires inside. I would recommend it. What I do is, this is something you get with it. This is basically the mains. I just put it in a mineral water, and I use mineral water so I won't have any lime scale and stuff, whatever it's called. You know, like you take the petrol out of a car, if you put the wrong one, you kind of sip a little bit. It's not gross, it's okay. And then if you know a bit of Archimedes, you get the bottle higher and you get this, and it's basically just empty half a bottle or whatever you need. Super clever. That's actually my invention. So do you think it's a clever one? Write down. By the way, I'm really new to this. This is my second or third video. Do like it. Do subscribe. I promise you, I will entertain you no matter what. One light is actually losing all the energy. So I don't know if you can see me. I mean, not the energy, the watts, the power, the battery is dead. I'm dead. I'm running on fumes. I'm running on coffee. Look at this beautiful thing. Look at this beautiful thing. First of all, it's not straight. It's going 45 degrees and again straight. So it's a beautiful curve here. It's not sharp at all. You don't see any welding signs. Beautiful craftsmanship. This is how you open it. I don't know if you can see it. And then the water tank is there. And that little part here has some holes that the water, the heat from the machine warms the mugs. By the way, let's talk about the mugs for a second. Let me brag. I love Villeweinboch. I don't get paid for it. I don't get paid for any of this. This is my passion. We're here to talk passion. I'm talking to you about passion. Villeweinboch is the most beautiful, in my opinion, the most beautiful cutlery. I mean, what's above it? Some French probably, or some golden plated Hermes. No, this is great. It won so many awards. This isn't glued onto the mug. Can you see it? It's actually one piece, so it's quite innovative. Again, German. 250-year-old company. I have this for 12 years. It's still looking brand new. Look at it, brand new. This is how good this is, and this is an espresso shot. So I mean, a cup, 250 ml. You have the latte, which is a bit bigger. Maybe one day I'll take you through everything. And this is the espresso. And this one, again, 12 years old. Great condition, look at it. Condition, it looks brand new. If I put it back in the box, brand new. And it's called a wave, looks like a wave. And this coffee soiled saucer. Look at this, look at this. I mean, do you respect yourself or not? Wake up in the morning or any time of the day, pour yourself a nice coffee. By the way, when you turn it on, it's not immediate. This is not an espresso, this is a beast. It takes 20 minutes for this to warm up. First it starts with the water, and then when it finishes with the water, it goes to the steam. Double boiler, dual boiler, so 20 minutes. Turn it on, go to the toilet, brush your teeth, kiss your wife, come back. And if you don't have a wife, don't kiss her. Yes, so this is essentially what I use. It just makes you feel special, and what's life if not feeling special, even in small little details? I would definitely go for it. What else can I say? Guys, you've been amazing. If you managed to get to the end of this video, you must need to wash your ears with all the, I don't know, talking and energy. This is the coffee. I could be a lot more relaxed, but I love you guys. You watch this video, you make me happy. And we're here to share passion, to share information. I did a huge research on that, and if I tell you, I take you through the numbers, the wattage and the voltage and the supply. Who cares? Why would you remember at the end of the day? You remember how it looks, and you remember how it feels when you drink it. This one is wider, and it feels So I would definitely go for the ECM. I'm not being paid a penny for it. You have the timer in here, which you probably saw on the few videos that I took before, probably incorporated in this video. You can see how it works. It's beautiful. It tells you everything, and it's not too digitalized. It's in the same color of the stainless steel, so it's not sticking out. Everything has been done to an exquisite quality. So guys, if you're ever considering it, you ask me anything in the comments, like it, forward it, subscribe, hug it, kiss it. Show me your love. Thank you so much for being with me. Caffè Diamante. We're talking about Italians. This is as Italian as it gets. It's a great coffee. It's a blend of about 80% Arabica and 20% the other one. Honestly, I don't care about all these words. It's the best stuff. It's 2080. So I can't even find it, and I don't want you to wait for me to find it. Arabica and the other one. So 80% of the good stuff, of the expensive stuff. £20 for 1 kilo. If you want to spend your money crazy, go to Harrods and you can find coffee beans from countries you don't even know where they are on the map. I don't know, some South American places, African places, and it can go up to £600 a kilo. £600 a kilo! This is 20! So that's like, yeah, I'm not going to calculate that now. 30 times more expensive. You tell me if you enjoy the coffee 30 times more. That's what I love about Italians. Ti amo. You go in, you have espresso, you go home, you don't care. But it needs to be right. But you keep it simple, you keep it potent, you keep it classy. Guys, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Any comments, like, dislike, whatever, let me know. I'd love to interact and engage. More videos to come. Have a great time. Take care. Thanks for watching.